VideoGaiden.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is on the list because, well, just listen to the reviews it's getting on the Amazon website. OMG, this rocks so much. Snake is freaking rules. Awesome graphics and the gameplay is off the hook. Holla, what? Meryl's back. Hell yeah, come on, Snake. Boom, boom, these nuts. I mean, you can't argue with press like that.
Civilization 2 is a weird one because it's the most boring game ever made, and yet it's totally fascinating. I imagine it's like having sex with Delia Smith, but she's got a 10-inch plasma screen nailed to her face and Under Siege is playing on it.
VideoGaiden.
Armoured Core Last Raven. Ryan, have you ever played an Armoured Core game?
You know fine well I haven't played an Armoured Core game. Big daft robots, get a grip of yourself and grow up.
You grow up. I'm sick of people in the UK ignoring mecha.
Alright, is there bingo in it?
Look, Armoured Core's a great series, and while Last Raven isn't the best of the bunch, it's a polished introduction to anybody wanting to give it a try. But it's hard, Ryan, hard.
Wait a minute, aren't they all usually really difficult though?
Well, they're a game for thinking men, they're considered games. You should be smoking a pipe while playing them, a big metal pipe with big mad cannons installed into it.
Here's something to think about. Look at this footage here. You realise that robot is just the size of a man in other games. He's not really a big robot.
He's an enormous robot, it's a scale thing. See if there was a level with some buses in it, you'd see how big he is. Bigger than even some buses, Ryan, think about it.
Is that it? You heard it here first, folks. Armoured Core Last Raven, you're a guy that's bigger than some buses.
Aye, that isn't quite as good as the guy who was bigger than some buses in Armoured Core Nexus.
It's typical, innit? You wait to say buses all this time and 4 come along at once.
5.
Now, on our website, there's an incredible campaign where I'm trying to bring about the release of Shenmue 3 and he's trying to bury the series forever. Let's have a look at how we're going to keep track of this incredible event as we unveil the VideoGaiden Shenmometer.
There it is. Mr. Joanne, take us through this wonderful contraption.
Well, as of now, neither of you have scored any points. As our global viewers start to make grand gestures either for or against Shenmue 3 by making videos and amusing photoshops, then you'll score points and your heads will travel up this scale. Whoever is at the top at the end of the series will make the dream a reality and tell Sega either to make Shenmue 3 or stick it right up their arse.
That's a treat, isn't it, everybody?
Oh, look! It's classic video games character Paperboy.
Amazing! Paperboy delivers!
Oh, that's me pissed off now. Get my typewriter and my red lights.
Let's talk about you. And by you, I mean the gamer. People who don't play games have got a pretty strong idea about who you are. Shall we take a wee look?
Gamers? They're smelly, they're quite dirty. They're all virgins.
They cut themselves, you know, self-harm. Sort of people that watch Buffy and Firefly or they watch pornographic movies with like tentacles going up your bum.
The gamer stereotype is a very, very negative thing. The worst part of it is that more and more these days, it's correct. A small part of the wider malaise that's turning 99% of this sorry planet into buying dead-eyed sheep.
We're no smellier here, you say, and yet when you visit your high street game shop, the stench of BO and urine is enough to make you chuck your Cocoa Pops over the pre-owned aisle. We're no virgins, I hear you say, and yet on every single gaming forum on the internet, there's a thread devoted to the study of the female anatomy. And knowing I've been there, done that kind of way, and I want to be there, what is that kind of way? And we don't watch Buffy or Firefly, you say. Aye, yous do. Yous never shut up about Firefly. Shut up about Firefly, right? Here is an artist's impression of a gamer. Oh yes, folks, he is fat. Before I started seriously gaming, I was 3 stone. Now, I'm morbidly obese. Yep, morbidly obese with trousers that don't fit and probably died of a heart attack by the age of 40, but at least I know my way around the mansion in Resident Evil, eh? At least I know my way around a fictional house. You, we, us, you need to make a change. We need to break free from the shackles of this stereotype. We need to embrace a new way so that we can break down these unfair perceptions and save ourselves. In truth, we at Gaiden are different. Sure, we're fat like you, but we're no virgins. We don't stink and we can't stand Firefly. We feel we're in a pretty good position to give you some guidance on how to be your own man, like us. 1. Get passionate about good music. Don't spend your time yelping about J-pop pish and the pipettes all over the internet. Talk about Joni Mitchell, Tom Waits, Baby Bird. Talk about Costello, Prince, Ron Sexsmith, and then you might know Drive Me Mental. 2, shut up about Firefly, shut up about crappy anime, shut up about Lost, shut up about something funny you saw on YouTube, talk about good TV, talk about Steptoe and Son, talk about Porridge, talk about Morecambe and Wise, no Transformers. 3, don't go wearing t-shirts with game artwork on them, just don't buy any, just bloody don't. 4, finally, and most importantly, don't look like a paedophile. With all that said, you're now on your way to being a better you, a better us. And as we all rot away in the darkness while pawing mindlessly at a game controller, at least we'll be doing it as independent people. Independent, fat, socially retarded, hopeless people. Cheers. Gitteroo, man. I never shut up about Gitteroo, man, dare I?
No, you don't, but I don't mind you talking about it, so go, talk about it.
It was one of the best games on the PS2 by a mile, and now it's on the PSP, it's even better.
Here, can you believe I don't have a PSP still? It can't work on a wee PSP, can it? I'm against it.
See that wee analogue nub? That makes this game a joy to play. Aye, it's easier on the PSP, but it's not about challenge this game, it's about beauty. That killer music is intact and the legendary theme, mate.
Is that you aware of it?
That's me away. Why do more people not play this fantastic rhythm game? The best rhythm game of all time.
Yeah, come here. It's because people are evil. You listen to me, people. Go and buy this game. This beautiful boy's dying here.
Hell with him, Ryan. Pearls before bloody swine. Pearls before swine.
Oh, don't, Robert. You're setting me off now. Come on, I'll buy you a poke hat.
Pearls.
You win.
Hello and welcome to the Eternal Pixel. My name's Kevin Leddins, new school journalist, yeah? And I'm joined tonight by Guardian columnist Margaret Rutherford and a wonderful feminist writer, Douglas Trench. Tonight we're going to be looking at Xbox Live Vision, a foot-forward, future-for-late new peripheral from Microsoft. Some might call it a camera. I call it a window, yeah? A window upon a technologencia. Margaret, come to you first with the obvious question. Is this the kind of thing that Barbara Hammer would have used in a lesbian propaganda?
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're talking about the camera, yeah?
I am a camera, yeah?
What?
You know what I mean?
No, I think the camera's great. I mean, you can see the people that you're playing the game with while you're playing it. I think that's amazing. However, I do have some reservations about the female gamers because they're not as anonymous as they were.
That's actually a good point, that one of anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yeah, anonymity. Now, look, the gamer is a private person, right? And I'm talking about the worker gamer here, not the queen gamer, not the scribe or the poet gamer like myself. I'm talking about the gaming sponges, the ones who I speak to and they suck it in and they repeat it. I think they want to retain their anonymity, yeah? I mean, am I speaking above you a little bit here? Because I can bring it down a notch or two if...
It's anonymous.
I disagree with you. I think this thing is the absolute antithesis of anonymity.
Anyway, I think it's good.
Douglas, no offence, right? But all you ever say is it's good. This is the British BC. This is the Eternal Pixel.
It's just a bloody webcam.
Oh, you have got so much to learn, yeah? You've both got so much to learn, if you don't mind me saying so, yeah? And I could teach you. NSJ, yeah? Let's take a look now at a little excerpt from Xbox Live Vision User's Manual, read by yours truly in a lift.
Gaiden.